think probably the most important thing about today that I don't do enough is recognize all of you. I'm constantly moved by the sense of selflessness that's carried on the shoulders of everyone in this district. It's easy to get frustrated. It is very easy to get frustrated when you're transforming a district from something that's known how to do for 40 years to something that is the most dynamic mission set in all of the Army right now. If we're an Army unit, there'd be 30,000 people in the Pentagon that says, hey, this operations and maintenance focused unit down here in Galveston needs to be a major construction unit down in Galveston. And they'd have 30,000 people that did total Army analysis, created an MTO, which is the Army's version of an IMD, and then they'd organize and they'd push all the supplies you need, they'd push all the human beings you need, and it'd be there just in time before the mission was required to be delivered. Here we got the mission and the requirement to deliver it, and then we were asked to figure it out from the bottom up rather than from the top down in terms of what our new structure and organization needs to look like. And it's been rewarding, but it's been challenging. It's been frustrating, but it's going to pay off in the end. So with no further ado, Captain Sewell, let's go ahead and start the award ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the United States Army Corps of Engineers Southwestern Division, Galveston District Army Professional Awards Ceremony. Colonel Vail, please come forward for the Army Professional Awards presentation. As the senior civilian in the district, the acting DPM, Byron Williams, will accept all awards in today's ceremony. The following individuals will receive the Leadership Development Program Level 3 Completion Recognition. The Regional Leadership Development Program, LDP Level 3, is designed for high-performing mid-level employees and leaders who have the potential and motivation to progress into more senior leadership roles at the major subordinate command level across the enterprise. The program's participants gain an increase in ability to recognize and respond to issues and challenges within the division. Participants have an opportunity to broaden their perspective and gain an understanding of senior leader competencies and the impact of change on people and the organization. Elizabeth Shelton and Diana Stevens.
So the first one was a custom-made LDP award that the team has been presenting for Elizabeth Shelton. This, of course, the engineer Crystal Castle to Diana Stevens. Congratulations.
Next slide. The following individuals will receive the Leadership Development Program Level 2 Completion Recognition. The LDP Level 2 is a dynamic program designed to assist the leader in looking beyond daily activities to assessing and interpreting in an ever-enlarging way the external environment, the organization, the leadership process, the need for subordinate development at all levels, and the need for continuing self-development. This program provides participants the opportunity to study both leadership and management with a focus on their principles, issues, and application within USACE. In short, the goal is to develop competent, confident leaders who can exploit the full potential of present and future doctrine. Eric Engel, Catherine Biddick, Aaron Durby, Amanda Halfmeister, Catherine Mott, Erica Pemberton, Jennifer Ramos Ortiz, Cicely Solomon, Deborah Wells. The following individuals will receive the Armed Forces Civilian Service Medal. The Armed Forces Civilian Service Medal recognizes the contributions and accomplishments of the U.S. Department of Defense civilian workforce who directly supports the military forces when those members are engaged in military operations of a prolonged peacekeeping or humanitarian nature. The award consists of a medal and citation certificate. Jason Jordan is recognized for his outstanding service and dedication during the COVID-19 supported operations from March to July 2020. Mr. Jordan created numerous tracking systems that reflected live data on COVID-19 infection rates. These databases were shared with the United States Army Corps of Engineers headquarters and utilized during their COVID-19 briefings. Mr. Jordan's efforts and support during these operations reflect great credit upon himself, the Galveston District, and the United States Corps of Engineers. Alicia Ray, deployed in support of FEMA Region 9 in Phoenix, Arizona, as the Emergency Support Function 3 Assistant Team Leader. Alicia was supporting the tribal nations and the state of Arizona with COVID-19 assessments and construction of alternate care facilities from April 20th to May 15th. This request came as many states and FEMA regions were requested support from USACE. Alicia saw the critical need and volunteered to support anywhere necessary. With air travel restricted or discouraged at the time, Alicia spent 2 days driving each way to meet the critical need. Ricardo Vera, Galveston District, is recognized for his outstanding service and dedication during the COVID-supported operations from March to July 2020. Mr. Vera created numerous tracking systems that reflected live data on COVID-19 infection rates. These databases were shared with the United States Army Corps of Engineers headquarters and utilized during their COVID-19 briefings. Mr. Vera's efforts and support during these operations reflect great credit upon himself, the Galveston District, and the United States Corps of Engineers. The following individuals will receive the Civilian Service Commendation Medal. The Civilian Service Commendation Medal is the 4th highest honorary award. It's presented to Army professionals for exceptional service while accomplishing duties in an outstanding manner, setting an example of achievement for others to follow, and demonstrated leadership in performing assigned duties that resulted in improved productivity of the unit. The award consists of a medal and citation certificate. Ernestine Brown, for outstanding achievement in providing great value to the nation during her 35-year career with the Corps of Engineers from September 1985 to December 2020. Ms. Brown was instrumental in providing critical and timely construction management support to multiple area and resident offices. Her efforts directly contributed to the outstanding execution of many highly visible construction projects throughout the Galveston District. Ms. Brown's dedicated career reflects great credit upon herself, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will receive the Civilian Service Achievement Medal. The Civilian Service Achievement Medal is the 5th highest honorary award. It is presented to Army professionals for exceptional service of major significance to the organization or local community. The award consists of a medal and citation certificate. From the Addis Embarker Resident Office, Oscar Calle, Edmund Ching, Frank Granger, Lorenzo Ramos, Don Ramsey, Zachary Rigby, Paul Vigil, for outstanding service at the Addis Embarker Dams, new outlet structure and cutoff walls construction project from July 2018 to August 2020. Their commitment to quality and safety ensured that the new outlet structures and cut-off walls were constructed in accordance with all contract requirements. Their efforts support the Galveston District's continuous commitment to reduce the risks associated with life safety and the economic impacts caused by flooding in the region. Their professionalism and dedication to duty reflect highly upon them, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. From the Operations Branch, Amito Philaday, for demonstrating exceptional performance as a civil engineering tech from December 1978 to January 2020. Mr. Philaday's work ethic, and dependability ensured that the surveys team transportation vehicles were always in top working condition. By shouldering the commuting and maintenance responsibilities during his 42 years of service, Mr. Philaday safeguarded the success of his team and their mission. His vast knowledge and competent nature will be missed. His loyalty, commitment to duty, integrity, and selfless service reflect great credit upon himself, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will receive the Civilian Service Achievement Medal as a group reward: Carl Brown, Tricia Campbell, Linda Carberry, Nicole Castleton, Paul Cox, Aaron Durby, Steve Elder, Aaron Eriks, Armito Philaday, Raymond Flores, Marcus Gruber, Daryl Johnson, Seth Jones, Daniel Key, Linda Kinman, Robert Cook, Rodney LaPelle, Thurston Mosley, Mary Beth Parker, Katie Parks, Alicia Ray, Christopher Rosie, Malcolm Stedahl, Brittany Tynan, Joe Verner, Timothy Wells, Brian Wilson, for demonstrating outstanding performance as members of the Southwestern Division, Galveston District's Navigation and Restoration Team during hurricane season from June to November 2020. During this period, their efforts were instrumental in responding to the impacts of the federal navigation channels caused by Hurricane Hannah, Hurricane Laura, Tropical Storm Beta, and Hurricane Delta. Their commitment to the restoration mission reflects great credit upon themselves, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will also receive Civilian Service Achievement Medals as a group award: Tonette Addison, Jacqueline Akambi, Jeremy Babb, Clark Barty, Gregory Butterbull, Brad Burrows, Wanda Burton, Carlos Cepeda, Yasir De Jesus, Ishmael De La Paz, Antoinette Fonset, Rachel Guthmuller, Kara Hickey, Eddie Ilgen, June Jin, Elizabeth Kerr, Jessica Locke, Joshua Mahon, James Ming, Christopher Michaelski, Shilba Mishra, Robert Metz, Kenneth Pavlo, Orlando Ramos Jeans, Martin Rayner, Cynthia Rodriguez, Maria Rodriguez, Gosh Scholl, Cicely Solomon, Haley Tucker, Jacob Walsdorf, Deborah Wells, Caroline Weston, Charles Wheeler. For accommodation of their performance in providing significant support to civilian tasks to Galveston Bay Architect Engineer Task Orders during fiscal year 2020. Their responsiveness led to delivering commitment in developing the scope, reviewing proposals, negotiating, and awarding over $47.6 million within these projects. The team efforts were significant so that the appropriate level of design could be performed to meet commitments that were imperative to continued execution. Their hard work and continued focus on project delivery has brought great credit upon themselves, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will receive the Certificate of Achievement. The Certificate of Achievement is presented to Army professionals that have accomplished assigned duties in a commendable manner, demonstrating skill and initiative in either devising or improving work methods and procedures, or both, causing a saving of manpower, time, space, or materials. The award consists of a citation certificate. Dr. Kelly Brooks Coates, for demonstrating personal diligence and initiative in leading the Coastal Texas Project Delivery and the Environmental Systems Research Institute teams in the development of the Coastal Texas Story Map from June to October 2020. The Story Map, an integral piece of public outreach, allows viewers to virtually explore individual project features, understand how it fits into the current landscape, and inform the proposed plan during the public comment period. Dr. Kelly Burke Coates contributions reflect great credit upon her, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will also receive the Certificate of Achievement as a group award: Jennifer Morgan, Cheryl Sinico, Ruben Trevino, and Andrew Weber, for demonstrating outstanding performance in support of the United States Army Corps of Engineers, Buffalo Bayou, and Tributaries Resiliency Virtual Public Information Sessions during October 2020. Their leadership of the project delivery team was directly responsible for meeting the Galveston District's missions requirements to complete the project despite the unexpected difficulties. Their efforts and contributions reflect great credit upon themselves, the Galveston District, the United States Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will also receive the Galveston District Certificate of Achievement as a group award: Todd Cole, Brad Croft, Rodney Julie, Paige Duhan, Thomas Dickman, James Hirams, John Polsney, Jerison Reyes, Christopher Rosey, Charles Rowland, John Soto, Austin Tracy, Ricardo Vargas, Timothy White, Jonathan Rickmore, Jonathan Wilson, Kobe Whip, for demonstrating outstanding performance as members of the Southwestern Division, Galveston District Navigation Restoration Team during hurricane season from June to November 2020. During this period, their efforts were instrumental in responding to the impacts of the federal navigation challenge caused by Hurricane Laura and Hurricane Delta. Their commitment to the restoration mission reflects great credit upon themselves, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will also receive the Galveston District Certificate of Achievement as a group award: Agame Bonson, Loretta Bulenhagen, William Butler, Curtis Cole, Franchelle Kraft Neely, Ishmael De La Pez, Paige Duhan, Teresa Henderson, Robert Niles Hooper, Muhammad Islam, Cheryl James, Debbie Jones, Colton Georgeson, Lyndon Kingman, LaKendrick Knight, Jacqueline Lockhart, Cheryl Montgomery, Thurston Mosley, Kim Wynn, Steve Peterson, Michael Ramirez, Kimberly Reynolds, Alfonso Rivera, Malcolm Stedsall, Michael Sales, Haley Tucker, Jose Vargas, Arthur Victor, Blake Westmoreland, Kim White, Jonathan Whitmire, Sherry Willie, Nancy Young, Aaron Zetterson, for their outstanding performance as a project delivery team for the Construction General Sabine Nachi's Waterway Channel from May 2018 through February 2020. Each team member worked intensively with the non-federal sponsors to design and provide oversight to improve navigation along the Sabine Nachi Waterway. Their hard work resulted in a contract award for their first set of plan specifications. Their dedication and selfless service reflect great credit upon themselves, the Galveston District, the United States Army Corps of Engineers, and the United States Army. The following individuals will receive the Galveston District's Commander Recognition Certificate: Bohan Battire, Mario Betterfield, Andrew Beedron, Tricia Campbell, Nicole Castleton, Matthew Jefferson, Kelsey Cabral, Salvatore DeAmber, Andrea Davis, John Davis, Sarah Delavan, Cal Donlevy, Thomas Dickman, Emily Edwards, Richard Edwards, Stephen Elder, Amido Philadelphia, Wayne Fitzpatrick, Raymond Flores, Mike Flynn, Christopher Rada, Michael Garsky, Marcus Gruber, Mike Harris, Kenny James, Bobby Jones, Roderick Jones, Mike Kaufman, Patrick Kerr, Daniel Keith, Glenda Kimming, Bob Cook, Rodney LePaul, Corrego Magillo, Davis Morris, Lisa Morris, Ed Mason, Tiffany Mims, Thurston Mosley, Brian Murphy, Ashley Neal, Katie Parks, Allison Piper, John Pulsey, Jennifer Ortiz, Alicia Ray, Jerison Reyes, Molly Ross, Ryan Strissagrava, Malcolm Stedtall, Haley Tucker, Joe Verner, Arthur Victor, Christian Walsh, Linda Carberry, Todd Cole, Paul Cox, Brad Frost, Aaron Durby, Ronnie Dooley, Paige Duhart, Aaron Edwards, James Hearns, Errol Johnson, Seth Jones, Joseph McMahon, Mary Beth Parker, Chris Rosie, Charles Bowling, Eric Shrub, Andrew Smith, John Soto, Brittany Timon, Austin Tracy, Ricardo Vargas, Timmy Walls, Benjamin Will, Timothy White, Jonathan Whitmire, Brian Williams, Brian Wilson, Jonathan Wilson, Kobe Witt, Linda Yezi. In recognition of their dedication and selfless service in support of Galveston District, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and the state of Texas during 2020 hurricane season. The following individuals will receive the Galveston District Commander Recognition Coin. Commander's coin medallions are custom minted and a bezel coins, typically with a unit insignia on one side of the description on the reverse side, presented by the unit commanders as a recognition of accomplishment. From the Engineering Construction Division, Dr. Roham Bakhar in the water management section successfully completed the annual flood damage reduced calculations for the Buffalo Bayou watershed for water year 2020. The Addison Barker reservoirs have reduced the flood damages by roughly $1.5 billion in water year 2020. Dr. Barham completed these calculations 3 months before they were due and more quickly than any year in recent memory. He is a highly valued member of the water management team and works closely with other members of the district. From the Safety and Occupational Health Office, Vernon Griffin. During the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Jadwin Building Fire Suppression Water Holding Tank Remediation Project was scheduled to commence. After finding that the contractor was overwhelmed by the safety requirements on the job, Mr. Griffin worked on site with the primary contractor and their site safety and health officers. Vernon ensured that each employee understood the risk before performing each task. Vernon's efforts allowed for this important project to proceed without any project delays. From the Brazos Floodgates, Robert Little. Mr. Little is then recognized with the Commander's Coin for his efforts on 5 December 2020. After being notified by the Freeport Police Department, Mr. Little immediately shut down traffic and instructed the officers to meet him at the facility's boathouse. Mr. Little and the officers made their way to the mouth of the Brazos River and quickly located 2 individuals near an overturned vessel. After assessing the situation, Mr. Little maneuvered to the individuals and was able to pull them over the side and made his way quickly to the project where an ambulance was waiting to treat the victims for hypothermia. Mr. Little's quick and decisive actions prevented a bad situation becoming a casualty and is commended for his selfless service and his display of Army values. The following individuals will also receive the Galveston District Commander's Recognition Coin as a group award. Gary Child, Brandon Crawford, Platinum Thaumathia, recognizing their service when providing construction support for the Addison Barker Dam Safety Modification Project. They have been instrumental in ensuring quality of the construction by reviewing quality test reports, as well as providing field support during construction for critical project features. The following individuals will receive the Department of the Army Certificate of Retirement. The Certificate of Retirement is presented to recognize civilian Army professionals upon retirement of federal service. Greg Club. Mr. Club served with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Galveston District as the district logistics manager. Greg established an unprecedented standard of excellence for the United States Army Corps of Engineers and the Southwestern Division. He has attained a legendary reverence for his experience, knowledge, and leadership in the disciplines of supply, property, accountability, fleet, and agency-owned facility management support. His federal service period covers from January 1976 to December 2020, a total of 44 years. Mary Ann Fullen. Ms. Fullen served at the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Galveston District for the Logistics Management Office most of her career. Some of the executed positions include supply technician, property book officer, general supply specialist, and logistics management specialist. Mary Ann wore many hats while co-workers were deployed and was always reliable to all of her peers. Her service period covers from September 1978 to December 2020, a total of 42 years. Ernestine Brown. Ms. Brown served as a civil engineer for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. In her years of dedicated public service, Ernestine established herself as an unsung hero of the district. She directly and indirectly supported navigation, flood risk management, ecosystem restoration, and IIS business lines. Her work and effort behind the scenes enabled the Galveston District construction staff to provide high-quality construction management of projects that provide high value to the nation. Ms. Brown served as a federal employee from September 1985 to December 2020, a total of 35 years. Armido Philaday. Mr. Philaday served as a civil engineering technician for the United States Army Corps of Engineers, Galveston District. Through his dedication, Mr. Philaday helped ensure that all assigned duties were accomplished in an exceptional manner. His period covers from December 1978 to January 2021, a total of 42 years. Kenneth James. Mr. James began his federal career as a temporary employee with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in October 1988. He started serving with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in November 1990. Mr. James is retiring as a supervisory regulatory project manager for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers with a total of 32 years. Keith Holler. Mr. Holler served as a federal employee for the Galveston District under various engineering positions throughout his career. Mr. Holler also served on 2 deployments overseas with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, one at Camp Ramadi of Iraq in 2009, and the second at Camp Bagram, Afghanistan in 2016. His service period covers from December 1980 to December 2020, a total of 40 years. Let's give all of our awardees a round of applause.
Okay, taking off mute.
Put them on mute, off
Off?
mute. Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, I just wanted to kind of reiterate what I said before. We have a huge workload, but I can tell you from the way Captain Sewell pronounced some of those names, we need to meet each other. We really do. Some of the names I didn't recognize, and some of the names I know he didn't recognize, and I know many of you haven't met him. So again, we have a huge workload. We're going to get back to normal business soon. And, and thinking of that, every time you wake up, whether you're putting on a tie, coming to the office, or turn over in your pajamas and just turn on your laptop, it's rewarding to know the work that we have to do, the mission that we have to achieve. You get up and you know you have something to accomplish every morning when you wake up working for the Army Corps of Engineers, and it's rather exciting. So I'm excited for 2021, as I'm sure you are. This award here is the Army Superior Unit Award, awarded to the Galveston District for merit. for performing during a difficult and challenging mission. And that's, to put it slightly, that's for our national disasters that we covered, led by Hurricane Harvey in 2017. We received the actual ribbon from the Army on April of 2020, and we actually got the certificate in, and we had it framed for Colonel Vail to hang up in the district at his place of choosing.
That's pretty good, huh? Well done. Go ahead. You want me to introduce you? I guess so. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Chris Verbata. I'm the Chief Operations here in the Galveston District, and look forward to meeting a lot of the new folks that came on recently. A few months back, Colonel Vail appointed me as the champion for the Leadership Development Program here in the Galveston District. And fortunate for me, we've had a couple great program coordinators that have resurrected the program a few years back, honed it, and developed it, and we've got a great program now. So today I'm actually going to be sending out an email to the workforce requesting applicants for LDP 1. So LDP 1, it's a self-study course. It's estimated to be about 120 hours of curriculum that you have to go through. The course itself, the application itself needs to be approved by your supervisor. Your supervisor can grant you some time on duty to take care of some of those, or might require you to do some of the work at home on your personal time. So application email will go out today. You'll get your supervisor to approve it and submit it to our program coordinator, Mr. Andrew Cook, by the 27th of January. So you got a little bit over a month and some holiday time to take care of that application process. But look forward to a good turnout. And remember, LDP 1 is the prerequisite for LDP 2. And you saw the names up for the LDP 2 and 3 folks. So if you have any questions, you can ask those folks, or you can contact myself or our program coordinator, Andrew Cook. So look forward to a good turnout on LDP 1.